Welcome to Smashing Game Time. We are two brothers that like to play video games. I'm your host, Nick. I am joined, as always, by my brother, Josh.
Yes, hello everyone. It's been a long time.
It's only been 2, 3 weeks. By the way,
Ah,
this might
yeah.
be the earliest in the episode we've ever had the title of the episode. We had a little pre podcast conversation, and it was decided, thanks to Josh, this episode would be called "Jesus Was a Feet Guy."
And honestly, I will not be surprised when Nick comes back to me later saying he wrote another skit or sketch, whatever you people call it
They're
nowadays.
called sketch. What do you mean? You mean theater kids?
Yes, I don't know. I want to be
Theater.
politically correct, but at the same time, I'm like, there's too much to know. Just know that I'm not saying it out of a negative context. It's more of a I'm trying to be open, but it's 9 o'clock at night. I'm tired and I'm way out of my game. This is us coming out of almost a month of not recording.
This is not Josh. This is just a 2 week break. This is another 2 week break.
Doesn't feel like it was a 2 week break. I feel like you're fucking with
This
me.
is it's only been 2 weeks. It feels like it's been a month because a lot has happened in your life.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I also have not had enough sleep the past week with the child being sick again. So
I've been getting a lot more sleep. Because I'll call it a night. Just about every night I'll call it a night at 2 a.m. and then have to get up at 6. I've been in the mines, Josh. I've been in the mines working.
Jesus fucking
I've
Christ.
been in.
I'm sitting here thinking like, oh man, 10 o'clock, it's so late. And you're over here, yeah, I've been going to bed at 2 o'clock and getting up 4 hours later, just have a cup of coffee, rip some chest hair out, sprinkle it on the eggs, fucking grow more chest hair.
I need to do better because I know it's gonna kill me if I keep at it. But I've been
I
in the
mean, is
mine.
that what you're trying to do? Are you trying to do a Danny DeVito? Suicide's badass?
YouTube, it's not badass. We were quoting a show. You fuckers. No, I'll have a day. So there, yeah, for like the last few weeks, I've been going to bed at 2 a.m. because I've been working on a thing, and I'll talk about it here when we get into the later parts of the show. But the last week or so, like 11 o'clock hits, and I'm just like, whoa. And I've been trying to at least go to bed before midnight now, just to try and catch up on some sleep, because the last thing I want to do on the weekends is be a zombie who doesn't wake up until 10 and my kids are running around all morning like, when's dad gonna wake up, like I'm some some drunk that's sleeping off a hangover, like, leave me alone, kids, go
Nick's
away.
starting to have some flashbacks. Childhood memories,
No,
no.
I actually talked about some of that stuff with some coworkers today. It was weird that it was coming up, just because I'm getting ready to go on paternity leave for 3 months here, and so literally the day this episode comes out, I is my last day of work for 3 months. But also that same day, this project I've been working on for the last month and actually the last 3 months probably, finally comes to fruition. And that's a new video game satire site called GG Tribune. I know I said I was gonna save it for the meat and potatoes, but I'll say that part right there. So that'll finally be out. I've been working on a lot of like written stuff and a lot of video stuff with my partners Matt Fresh and Johnny Amazich, and yeah, so that'll finally be out, and I'll go into more detail on that when we're talking about what we've been up to game wise and whatnot. But so then that comes out on Wednesday, and I pray to God, like I'm like, oh, please let that be successful, please let that take off, and then Thursday I'm having a baby.
Yeah, that sounds
It's
like a very productive week.
I'm stressed up to my eyeballs right now. I want to go and get cigarettes and never come back.
Well, you're not allowed to do that because this is also your child.
Yes, this is
And I'll
also
be
my.
damned if I'm a single parent
I'm not.
raising it.
I'm not raising this baby by my. I would like to go on Mari. Did you know he's on YouTube now? By the way,
Is he still doing the same thing, but he's on
he,
YouTube?
so his show's like long in syndication. I don't think it actually runs anymore. It's just old reruns. But he's on YouTube, just like every other fucking Hollywood loser. He's on you, like the amount of people that I see that should be like in the movies and TV that are now on like are primarily on TikTok, YouTube, and Kalshi commercials is way fucking high. Like it's just so like, and I get it. You got to make money. You got to live. They're not Hollywood's not making the movies or the TV, but Kalshi, TikTok, YouTube.
Now hold on. So he unfortunately this is kind of like he had a niche, and his niche was "You Are Not the Father" segments.
I think that's basically what he's still doing on YouTube.
Right. So let's be honest, even if his show is like way done and over, and he was like, dude, I'm still in my prime. I don't want to stop. That's all the man knows.
You know who
So
else?
guess what? Of course he's going to go to YouTube.
You know who else is on YouTube?
Steve Locos.
No, the guy, the To Catch a Predator guy. Is that Chris Hemsworth?
Okay, so once again, same exact situation. He had a niche. That niche is not filled.
What I think it
So it
is
makes sense.
these guys, Chris Hansen. I'm sorry, Chris Hansen. No, these guys, they're with these channels, and these channels, like, it costs so much money to do it through these channels, and they're like, you know what, I could. It's kind of like what we're doing with Tribune. It's like, we kind of do this by ourselves. I don't know how you make money. I don't know if they're like digging through the pedophiles' pockets and like, all right, give me that $100. Thank you very much. Oh, what are you doing with this $100 bill? Huh? Are you gonna fuck a kid with it? This is my $100 bill now.
Was this 100 for Susie? Not anymore. It's not. Come here, Chris Hansen.
Oh my god!
I ain't come here for no child's booty hole. I came here for your booty hole. Now we can do this easy way, or we can do this the hard way.
Just the guy who's
actually, we're gonna do this the hard way.
A guy who's just really attracted to that guy. What? Fuck! Why'd I forget his name again? Chris
Hansen.
Chris Hansen. He sounds like a pop star. It doesn't help that, like, wasn't Hansen a boy band group? So he's like, there's some older pedo. It's like, that I love Hansen. It's like, I'm not that Hansen. Have a seat. Have a seat.
I sometimes like to call you Chris Handsome. I'm sorry, I got the Boondocks now stuck in my head.
I did watch that recently too. Season 4 is atrocious.
I mean, yeah, it's not as good, but still, like, honestly, I'd wish they bring it back.
But yeah, those first 2 seasons are really good. Third one's okay. Third one is where you start to see the cracks. And you're like, oh no, oh no.
I mean, in their defense, though, it was also like they were fighting to get scheduled, weren't they? Even though they are like one of Adult Swim's like biggest hits, they were like struggling because it was the same time of like Aqua Teen Hunger Force was really big. They had oh god, what time? I'm trying to think. Was that right as they were like in like the middle of
Was that Venture
Space
Brothers?
Ghost, Coast to Coast, Venture Brothers?
I think Space Ghost was like first generation Adult Swim, and then
like towards the end of it though.
Everything we're
like
talking
where they started
about
doing like
is
the
second
house
generation.
stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm talking like when they started doing like they weren't doing the Space Ghost Coast to Coast like where they're doing the talk show. They were doing the one where they were living in the house together.
Was that the Brat show, the Brack show, or whatever the bug's name was?
So yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I do think there's a niche for like the history of Adult Swim. I think someone who has been with Adult Swim for years should do just like a chronological, like, basically podcast museum of that little channel, that little production company. I would
yes, everything. I mean, let's be honest though. I'd be more interested in the early stuff because once you get into like the 2 a.m. shit, you are high as balls. That's when they had the weird fucking shit like I can't think of the name of it, but it's the guy who has like the beak of like a bird. He has like the body of a human and a snake hand.
Fuck, I was just thinking of I know what you're talking about. I forget what it's called though. He's like
that's the one show I think of.
Something. I was trying to watch
that one.
I was trying to watch Super Jail the other night. I couldn't find it. Couldn't find it. I'm sure Adult Swim probably like lets you stream it. Like that.
Oh yeah,
the
I'm sure. And even then, I bet you if you ask me real nice, I can find an app that does it.
It's a good bloody. That and Metalocalypse were really good back to back.
Dude, Metalocalypse was so fucking good. I think they're still waiting to do the movie, aren't they?
Maybe, I don't know. It's very understated how much the opening 2 hours of like Family Guy reruns,
yep,
King of the Hill reruns, American Dad, Futurama. I think it's understated how much of that really propped up those Adult Swim shows.
Oh,
at least in my opinion, because like, yeah, I'm watching that. I'm like, oh, what? I would have never watched Squidbillies if it hadn't followed, because it was really smart. Because you'd get Family Guy, and they're like, all right, after Family Guy, here comes our 15-minute show, Robot Chicken, and you're like, oh wow, yeah, I love Robot Chicken. Let me watch that. And then after Robot Chicken, it's just like a DJ set. Like the DJ plays the shit, and then like once they're like, all right, we got you, bitch. That's when they start playing the weird shit, and you've already vibing, you've already been drinking, and you're like, yeah.
Oh, and let's be honest, the only reason they probably weren't as successful as they should have been is because of Cartoon Network. I feel like Cartoon Network, after some point, just started to degrade everything that was attached to it. And
I think
unfortunately, that's where Adult Swim was.
I think that's recent. That's more recent though, because just
And no,
looking
no, no, in like the past like 10, 15 years.
even even 15 years ago, they were premiering stuff like Chowder, Adventure Time,
No, no, no,
the
and I'm
regular
not
show.
saying and I'm not saying that as in like Cartoon Network failed altogether. I'm saying like towards the end of it, like Adult Swim was keeping up. Adult Swim pretty much gave us Rick and Morty. Like think that's probably like the as far as
Mm,
like huge successes. Like that's probably the main one that of the past 10
I
years, 15 years.
I'd argue there's probably one we're not thinking of right now. Because Adventure Time was pretty big when it was coming out, but
So let
maybe
me
that's just like a cult. Maybe that one just has like a cult following. But even
no,
like
it's there's that, there's oh fuck, what's it?
Steve,
I keep thinking Steve, but it's not Steve. It's
Steven Universe.
yes, Steven Universe.
You were right.
That
You're
was a
right.
big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
So like, don't
I
sleep on
mean,
the 2010s for Cartoon Network.
no,
They
no,
were
no,
doing
no, no,
just
no.
fine.
Like I said, I'm not saying that to say that it was all bad. I'm saying as far as like if you look at financially how they were doing compared to just Adult Swim on its own, they did fail Adult Swim. I'm not saying they were failures. I'm
Mm,
saying as far as if you had to pick one who was like bringing the other down, Cartoon Network was bringing or going to bring
mm.
Adult Swim down.
I think that's just a cable issue. Just people were cutting the cord and they can't. I mean,
Oh,
they
it's
don't
a
really have.
streaming issue now.
It's
It's
a
not no
streaming issue
different than it
now.
was last week.
Yeah. Hey, we've got a long, not a longer show. We're gonna talk about what we've been playing. We've got news, and then we're just gonna do news, and then we're gonna get out of here. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I didn't have time to come up with a third segment. We just figured we'd talk to fill the time anyway. So who cares?
Yeah, we've got plenty to talk about. I mean, I've got a nice little stack of games. I got to update everybody on what I've purchased over the past. It feels like a month, but it's probably not been since recording Nick. But
It's only been 2 weeks. Last time we recorded was the 17th.
that was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, three. Yeah, so we
So
skipped
it's been a month. It's basically been a
we
month.
skipped two recordings. We skipped two. Dose.
Anyway, I
Dose.
anyway, Nick, go down your list. I want to hear about all this. Let's
All
go.
right. So I'm super disappointed in this first game. Oh wait, let's do our chores. You're skipping. You're
Oh,
skipping. You're
I'm sorry.
slipping.
Yes.
Slipping Josh. I always call you Slipping Josh. Smashing Game Time is everywhere you can get your podcast. We're on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, podcast, and YouTube proper, where you can see our faces. That's right. We have video. This is an audio thing, but for some reason, people have to look at something because you're all children. Uh, every last
No,
one
we
of
know
you.
the reason they have to look.
And if me saying that makes you upset, just take a long look in the mirror, buddy. Fuck the algorithm, tell a friend. That's right, the algorithms are a mess. Why would you trust anything those fucking robots say? Listen to your fellow human beings. Yeah,
True.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Let's get into this. Super Meat
All
Boy
right. Now do
3D.
your list.
Super Meat Boy 3D. Kind of a letdown. Kind of sloppy. Kind of messy. Kind of hard to play. Um, where to begin? I like the look of it. I know Meat Boy looks a little more like clay than he does meat, but I don't care. It kind of has that. It has that janky feel to it. But just some of you can't move the camera, so some of the levels you'll go to make a jump, and you're like, "Am I going? Like, can I make that jump? Is that far enough?" It does that thing where like if you get to a certain point and there's an object in the way, it clears out. But still, like I'm getting old, so my eyes aren't what they used to be. It's not good. It's not
It
good.
just honestly sounds like a worse version of Crash Bandicoot.
I played the game for an hour. I did it for part of the GG Tribune. We do these things called checking it out, which are basically let's plays, but we're just bullshitting. And yeah, man, the whole time I'm playing that, I wanted to just go back and play Super Meat Boy. I don't know what's so hard about, I don't know, making a new Meat Boy that doesn't like make me not want to play it. Because let's see, I didn't play Dr. Fetus's Mean Bean Machine, but I'm sure I'd like that because I liked Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. I played Super Meat Boy forever. I wanted to die. I wanted to die because I didn't want to play a runner. Yet there I was. And now I'm playing this, and I'm just like, oh, I'm through the second world, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna go back to it, just because and I got this through Game Pass, so I'm not feeling too bad about that. This is the one thing where I'm like, yeah, Game Pass, because I would have. It's a $40 game. It's a 40 fucking dollar game. And if I had dropped $40 on that and only played an hour, you bet your ass I'd be getting my money back from Steam. Holy crap!
That bad.
I just there's just nothing that's like keeping me on it, and the wall running's weird on it. It doesn't like it doesn't feel consistent, and Meat Boy just he doesn't have the weight to him that he did in 2D, and I don't like it. I need him to have a little more weight to him. But yeah, Super Meat Boy 3D, very disappointing. The other the other smaller game I checked out for GG Tribune was Easy Delivery Company. And this is another game I played on Game Pass. This has like an Animal Crossing vibe, but you're on a snowy mountain town and you deliver packages to the different towns on the mountain. You drive your car and you deliver packages. And there's a little character that's basically KK Slider, but he's not. Watch out. This game better watch out because Nintendo's always watching. What else? What else about that? The game, again, I've only played about 2 hours of it, but there's like a weird undertone to it where you're like, oh, something weird's gonna happen. I can just feel it, and it hasn't happened yet. But it's what's keeping me hooked to it because I'm like, okay, there's something weird going on here. I need to see it out. And so this game, you get out of your car, you can put on your truck, you can put the tailgate down, put packages in, put the tailgate back up. If you're out of your car long enough, you'll freeze to death. You have to manage your energy by drinking energy drinks. You have to manage your fuel by fueling up if you run out of gas. And going off-roading is very dangerous. And again,
Okay.
these characters all look like Animal Crossing characters, and I just got to tell this little developer, hey, watch out, buddy. Be careful. Watch it. Watch it.
Nintendo is too happy right now.
There might be something scary in your game, but nothing scarier than that cold, dark grasp that Nintendo gets on you if they think that you're hitting them on copyright.
Is that a raccoon?
Do I wait a minute? Wait a minute. Is his name Nuke? Huh. Wait. What kind of money are they using? Did he just
Wait a
throw
minute.
a ball at that creature?
Did
Okay, you better
better be
watch out.
careful.
Be
Coming
careful,
for that
Easy
ass.
Delivery Company. I hope to play a little bit more of that and get to the bottom of it. A quick one, I've played I Am Jesus Christ. It's bad. It's not good. I got through the trials of Satan. Satan tempted me. He tempted me. The temptations of Satan. He wanted to tempt me. And they make him very snake-like in this, which is it's uncanny. There's AI voice acting throughout it. Yet you just sure, why not? You make me want to believe in the Lord.
Please tell me you at least got it for free.
I just playing the demo.
Oh, even better. Okay, it didn't contribute in any way. Thank God. I'm sitting here thinking like, yeah, we spent, we got the Christ is the one edition. It cost us $1,000. They sent us a golden Bible tablet,
Yeah,
all
don't
in Hebrew.
you don't have to play it. It's Skyrim. It's Skyrim, Josh, but with Jesus.
Just does Jesus at least shoot lightning out of his hands? Give me that much.
You do miracles. You do miracles.
Okay, can we at least turn water into wine? Give me something I can be like, okay, I can at least get the people intoxicated and then steal their shit maybe.
I didn't get that far, but I have seen footage of people doing that.
You can, as Jesus Christ, you can turn water into wine, get people drunk, and then steal their shit.
I don't know about all that, but you can turn water into wine.
If not, please, modders of the modding community, please make that a thing. I want to be the most badass Jesus to ever live. I want us to be Passion of the Christ too.
This does make me want to go back and see if I can just randomly clean people's feet, or if it's just the one scene. It's like, Jesus, stop asking me if you can clean my feet. You can't. You can't. Get out of here. Get
Oh,
out of
he's using
here.
his tongue. Oh
Oh
God.
God, no, Jesus, no.
Oh, it's like that one girl for oh fuck, Bam's uncle. She takes the salsa or the salsa verde, pours it on his toes, and licks it fucking clean.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I took that out of my memory. Just
Yeah, no, you're
gross.
welcome.
Jesus takes the feet water with him. They're like, wait, where's Jesus taking that water that he used to wash that woman's feet? I think he took it with him. Did he dump it in the sink? No, he took it with him.
Oh, he's drinking it. Oh, he must be turning it into wine. That's cool. Just drinking it.
Jesus is
So that's why we have streamer bathwater now. Ah, the world makes sense now.
Jesus was the first streamer bathtub water purchase or seller.
No, purchaser, because he's the one drinking the water.
Mm. He's like, don't worry, I turned it into wine. But he's like, no,
Good, it's good.
no, I didn't. I didn't turn it into wine. I drank the foot water.
Oh, look at all that jam. So yellow and tasty. Oh,
That might be the other title. Jesus drinks feet water. Or feet water or foot water. I don't know. I'll see what it looks better.
we gotta be careful because God knows. I'm sorry, Trump knows they're gonna come after us.
Nobody's coming after us. Nobody's listening to a gaming podcast with just a little bit of a listenership.
Only our FBI agents.
You know what? I actually have an FBI agent's card. So if our FBI agent, the one that's watching us, gets a little too happy with us, I'll call that guy. The other major games I've been playing, one is for GG Tribune, one is just for me. I'm playing Control as part of a series, and I'm through the first boss fight. I think I'm bad at video games, Josh. I've died a lot.
It's just now dawning on you that Nick, you've been terrible.
I've
It's not.
died
I think
a
I got
lot.
terrible. It's you are terrible. You've been terrible.
And it's a bit problematic because the series, like the stream is supposed to get harder for me if I'm dying, and my backseat gamer, which is the name of the series, my backseat gamer is like, you've died so much that I'm stopping the punishments until you beat this guy because this is punishment enough.
So Nick, remember when we did that lovely little stream of XCOM 2?
I recall this.
Remember how I was doing it successfully, not getting anybody killed, and every time you played, we had a new clean member of the family join our crew.
It happens. It happens.
Back to back, Nick, you kept killing our best people and bringing in one of the clean members. And honestly, they were so low leveled. We were not even midway. We weren't even like at the quarter way through, and we were dying.
I'm sorry, Josh.
You,
War is messy.
yeah, you are the reason why I don't touch XCOM anymore.
We'll have to do that again sometime. That'll be fun. It'll be a fun reprieve. Can you believe that was 5 years ago?
No, I can't honestly.
Yeah, we're coming up on the 5th year. 5 years ago. It's crazy. But yeah, Control. I'm liking it so far. It's hard, but I do like the setting. I do like Jess, and I want to go back. And I think when I'm done with it, I'm going to do a replay of Quantum Break. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the last game I'm playing is Breath of the Wild. I've had a copy of this for years. Haven't touched it. I've maybe played like the first, not dungeon, what are they called? Shrine. I played the first shrine. And I was like, yeah, this is fine. And then stopped. And then so finally, after, my son wanted to play Mario Party for the 8 millionth time, I was like, no more. I can't do it anymore. Which, by the way, that Mario Party All-Stars game only launched with 5 maps. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, Breath of the Wild, we hopped in. I got off that first plateau. Once you understand that, like, oh, I need to make this concoction or this soup so I can go up into the frozen area and do those shrines and blah 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 blah. Once you're out of that opening plateau, like, the game really opens up, and it really feels like anything could happen. And you really start to get the sense of, like, oh, this is what everybody was talking about.
I mean, it's literally one of the first Zeldas. I feel like you literally can do whatever you want whenever you want.
Yeah,
To some extent, of course.
And of course, like a week after I started playing this, so I'm in the Kakariko Village, so I'm still very early in the game. But I saw an article. It's like Zelda has a Breath of the Wild problem, and I'm like, why are we doing this? The game's been out 10. Why are we doing this? What are you doing? Stop it!
Wait, say that one more time. It's been out how long?
It's next year will be 10 years.
Which is crazy to think.
It's been out 10 years. Yeah, it's getting old. It's getting old. It's getting old. Wait, Majora's Mask almost 30.
God, you're making me feel old, Nick.
Josh, I'm 34. You're 33,
I'll be
32.
33.
You'll be 33 this year.
Yeah.
We're getting old. We don't look it,
Yeah.
but we're getting old. Look at the white in our beards, Josh.
Oddly enough, in the same exact spots.
Yeah. It's the bulldog. It's the bulldog spots.
Wait, are we sure Jake isn't the one who ate his twin and me and you are actually twins? I get that a lot, actually. Every time I mention it, everybody's like, "Is that your twin?" I'm like, "No, that's actually my older brother. This
I
is my twin over here."
I always denounce that. I'm like, you just saw two fat people and thought they were twins. Fuck you. Fuck you. Go fuck
How
yourself.
fucking dare you?
Get the
The
fuck out of here.
audacity.
I call them fat. I'm like, take a lap, fatty. Get the fuck out of here. You see two fat people and you're like, are you sure you're not twins? Like what? You think a fat person and a skinny person can't be twins? Fuck you.
I mean, in our defense, Nick, we do look a lot more alike than Jake and me do.
Huh? Sorry, my
Me and you
headphones.
look more alike than Jake and me.
I think it's the tits. No, I see.
think
I
it's the
can see
nose.
it. Just staring at you. It's the forehead. It's the chin. It's the
Yeah.
nose. I see it. I see it.
It's a little bit of everything.
I see it. But yeah, that's what I've been playing. Josh, what have you been up? What have you been up to? What have you been playing?
Oh boy. Well, first off, Resident Evil Requiem.
Do you beat it?
I beat at least the standard normal mode. I have to go back and do insanity.
I haven't touched it since it launched. I played it
And you
like the
were
launch
supposed
weekend.
to.
I know. I know. I know. I know. I'm bad.
But yeah, no, I beat it. Honestly, great way to end the saga. Great way.
For everybody.
Well, no, obviously not everybody, but at least for like
For the
the for like the I don't know, I forget what they're called, the saga, but it's like the Spencer, the founder saga, basically.
Do you want to get into spoilers?
To,
Because I did see one spoiler that had me like shaking my head.
yes, let's honestly spoiler for
Spoiler
Resident Evil
alert.
Requiem. If you have not beat standard, because I don't know if there's any addition stuff in Insanity, we're not going to touch that stuff. We're going to go straight for the standard. So yeah, beat the game.
So I have this. I had this on a Discord spoiled for me. I was just clicking around and I was like, oh, what's this spoiler for? Oh, damn it. So let me see if I got this right. So Grace is basically an experiment from that Spencer was doing, but he was doing it to try and reverse the T virus.
No.
He like the thing I read makes it sound like he was remorseful for everything that had happened and he was looking to
Yes.
reverse it.
So that part is correct.
Okay.
Grace is not a product of his. Grace is a child. He had basically, as part of his regret, he adopted a little girl, Grace.
Mhm.
What happens is before Raccoon City, the Raccoon City incident, there were genetic clones of her. So one of his followers basically took a blood sample of her and made all these other clones of her or other little girls. And it was Project Olympus. Opus. Everybody else who wasn't Spencer thought he was trying to basically mind control. Basically, at any point, like basically be able to take and do whatever they want with the world. Um, really, his thing was he was remorseful for all the things that had come from everything that he had built, his empire or part of his empire. So Elpis wasn't a well, I mean, it was a cure for the T virus, which I mean, really in the whole thing already existed. It was to basically reverse all the genetic effects that can come from the T viruses. Even if you get cured with the antivirus, or which I forget what they called it in the series, I think it's the C virus. Um, it doesn't actually cure you. There is long-term exposure that happens, which is what you're seeing with like Leon and Sherry
With the mold and everything, yeah.
with the mold and form. Yeah, it's long-term exposure. So not only are they infected, but every survivor who's escaped canonically has been affected by it. So Jill, Chris, Barry, you name it.
Billy, Rebecca.
exactly. So, and even then, there's some people who are like in close contact with him and God. It's like Zeno. Zeno, for example, if he is truly a Wesker copy, which has not been confirmed. So
Zeno's the
there
weird
was
scientist guy in 9, right?
no, he is the guy with the white coat,
That's right. Okay.
right? The white suit. He's got the black coat over it. So there was a project called the Wesker's or the yeah Wesker Children Project. That's where Wesker comes in. So he was a part of that project. So I don't know if you how far you've gotten in Requiem. I forget.
Not very far. Not very far.
Okay, so that's some like it's like midway through, you meet Zeno and you actually see like some of his powers in like action. He moves like Wesker did in 5, where he's a blur and he can dodge bullets and stuff. He is essentially that, which makes you think he's probably it's not confirmed, but he's probably one of the children,
One
which
of
makes
Wesker's.
sense.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so he's also a successful uh project that went through. Another thing that was actually really, really cool, which once again not confirmed, but heavily implied, you get to fight Hunk.
Oh, is Hunk? Is he a bio weapon now, or is he still just a soldier?
No, he's still just soldier, and he's also infected with the advanced T.
Of course he is. Have we ever
Um,
seen Hunk's face?
no,
Cool.
and the reason it is heavily implied but not confirmed, his actual enemy name in the game is called the Commander. He is referred to as the Commander, but the weapons the weapon you get from him heavily implies that he is the Reaper, and actually he's the only boss when you defeat him, leave the room and come back, his body's gone.
So he's potentially still alive.
Exactly. And the way people are framing it as is both Hunk and Leon come from Resident Evil 2. That's both canonically where they start, as far as like if you were to look at it as where they showed up in the franchise. That is both where they show up.
Where else have we seen
And
Hunk?
they
Was he in? He was in Mercenaries, wasn't he?
he's led a lot of mercenaries. Uh, you technically, I think, so when you do the Dark Side Chronicles, I think there's like two different things you see him do. I think there's part of Code Veronica at the very like early before like the island starts to fall apart.
Hmm.
You get to see him. He's also seen in all the notes because he helped transfer a bunch of Umbrella's weapons over there. You do his mission in that. You also have him in oh, what's that one they released for the 360 and PS3 where you played as the um, Umbrella Hit Squad?
It's not Chronicles, is it?
No, it's not Chronicles.
Yeah, I'm
I
blanking.
don't know. I can't think. It'll come to me eventually, but he's in a ton of other like media for it. Um, but no, seriously, one of the coolest things where it's like, okay, it can go either way, but it's one of those like I'm gonna say it is because it's so cool to think that you have you have Hunk and you have Leon, both of these badasses in their own ways, fighting each other. So fucking cool.
You know, it almost makes you hope that they do like a DLC like from the other end.
So, and that's one of the things rumored is we're getting two DLCs.
Ada.
One,
It wouldn't be.
nope.
No Ada.
As right now, no Ada. So the first DLC is going to follow Alyssa Ashcroft during her investigation.
Okay.
So kind of like pin that up really nice because we get some more understanding of how Grace and Alyssa came to be, but there's still a huge chunk in the middle that's missing.
Yeah,
So
you don't quite understand like some of the ways she was acting at the beginning, I'm sure.
right, no, like you get like now you get an understanding to some extent, but it's like there's still you're missing like I think Grace is 16 when the incident happens, so you're missing like 15 years at
Mm.
least in between. So it's like okay, there's stuff in there. And then the other one's supposed to follow Leon, and it's supposed to be right after it, which the way they end okay, so I'm gonna say this now. They give you two endings.
I think the more hopeful one is probably the more canon. I hope that's the canonical
Yes,
one.
the hopeful one is the canonical one. Or at least the way they ended, of course, because that's where you get the more the juicier content. The not so hopeful one, nice in its own way, but at the same time is like one of those like, Jesus Christ, I wasn't expecting Leon to get his head fucking blown off.
So here's my
Because that
here's my wish for DLC. Bring back Ethan Winters. Bring him
he's
back.
dead.
Bring him
He's
back.
dead.
No, bring him back.
Homeboy's dead. Homeboy is
Bring him back.
dead.
He can't be the
We
star. He can't just be the star for 2 games and be gone. He has to come
he
back.
can. That's why his daughter's in. All
He
right.
has to come back. What else have you been playing, by the way, Josh?
So yeah, so I taking a little bit of a breather because I also rented the Kazan the First Berserker
Mm-hmm.
from my library, and as I started playing it, I'm more and more like, fuck, I don't want to play this right now because it's obviously like a Dark Souls, you know,
It'll
go
take
to
you.
this campfire and heal. It's gonna take me forever, and I'm like,
Yeah.
uh, I at least got it started. I like the way it looks and presents itself so far. I would need more time. So it's one of those like I might wait for it to go on sale, buy it, and then play it. But right now I'm like, just there's not enough time. I've already passed the first reissuing of it, so I'm like, I'll just wait. It's fine. It looks nice. It plays nice. I'm not against it so far. I'm just like, there's not enough time. Then I get my ass kicked by the first boss.
What else we got here? First Berserker. What about Star Wars Episode One Racer? Are you playing that for another podcast
Yeah,
by chance?
I'm actually playing it for the old Switcheroo boys.
Are you all set up with them? Are you all good to go on their
I'm gonna
show?
reach. I'm gonna. Yeah, I mean, I haven't said anything or talked to him since we last talked, but I'm gonna shoot him a message this week and just say, hey, are we still good for that day and time? And uh, I'll let them know that you will not be joining us, or at least I assume you're not joining us still.
Yeah, let them know I had a baby.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Um, but yeah, I'm all set. Honestly, it's been a long time since I played it, and I was like, man, I honestly forget how good racing games were pre mid 360. Because I'll be honest, like Forza, all the Forza games that came out for the 360 were actually really good too. Like I can't really complain too much. But I'm thinking like PS2, N64, all those. Like, man, that was a great time to be into racing games.
Yeah, I
Like
agree. Jet
so much,
Moto.
honestly. Yeah, Jet Moto. I mean, F Zero. Like this made me realize more and more. I wish that Nintendo would be a little more accepting of their racer because S- Star Wars makes me feel like it could have succeeded, but they just chose to let it fail.
What are you talking about? He's gonna show up in the next Mario movie in the after credits scene.
Way to ruin that for me. Well, that thing I never really cared either.
Yeah, I mean
Uh,
it's pretty well known that Star Fox is in the movie. Josh, you knew this, right?
you
Star Fox is in the movie.
no, I get that, Nick. F Zero.
Yeah, but I'm saying
That's not Star Fox.
no, I know. I'm saying Star Fox is in the movie, so it only goes that Captain Falco from F-Zero will eventually be in the movie down the road.
Maybe if they're going the Super Smash Brothers way, which I
That's
highly doubt.
what they're doing. Josh,
Don't tell me this.
as someone who's seen this god awful movie, it's what they're doing.
No, don't tell me that because then they're gonna ruin Samus. And everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, we want the Metroid movie," and I'm like, "No, don't kill her more than you've already killed her.
They're doing it, Josh. It's happening.
Just fucking give us." Honestly, I want this Legend of Zelda movie to come out just so it can flop.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna reserve my hate for that one until it comes out and it's either good or bad.
Link talks, Link talks. Yeah, way to ruin it.
You
We
can-
have this. We have a prime example of why this fails, guys. Why would you do it?
It's a movie. He has to talk.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
Have they not seen A Quiet Place? Successful movie, and
They
there's
were
or actually
they were still talking, Josh.
okay, fine. Yeah, exactly. But only Link doesn't have to talk. They can have every other character talk. Link does not have to talk.
It's not gonna work, Josh. Let's get you off of this. How's Final Fantasy 3?
It's fine. I picked it back up because I'm like, you know what? Last year's goal or yearly resolution was I was gonna play through all the mainline Final Fantasies, and I only got to like halfway of three. Not even.
Yeah, you kind
I
of slacked on that.
I forgot how much I hated 3.
I've never played. I don't think I've ever played 3.
I've played it enough to realize I hate it only because it is the worst at telling you where you need to go.
Is this the one where there's no name characters?
Yes, it's essentially rehashing of 1,
Right,
essentially.
because 2 is named characters, 4 has it, but 1 and 3 do not. It's just like
Correct.
Black Mage, Black Knight, White
Well, I mean,
Mage.
yeah, I mean, you're pink, red, blue, and green.
Okay.
Like that's essentially who you are, but then you can name your character. They're also the Warriors of Light.
Oh, good. Oh, good. They're
Yeah.
a cult.
Yes, exactly. But they're also one of the cool things where they introduce some of the cooler things. Like this is the first instance we meet the Ancients. Remember the Ancients, Nick?
I do not.
They're the group that they talk about with Final Fantasy VII, the Cetra.
Oh, cool. So they're just recycling their trash.
Yeah, exactly. Um, there's just shit like that where it's like, it's honestly, it. If you put a gun to my head and said, get rid of 2 of these Final Fantasies right now of the original pixels, the 1 through 6, I will tell you instantly 3 as my number 1. And I say this because I can't stand after it is 5.
What's wrong with 5?
It's not that it's bad, it's just I haven't played it nearly enough to give it justice. And I think 6 is like honestly, I love 4. 4 is where we grew up. It's the first one we played. I can't kill 1. 1 is where it all began. You have to give the origins the respect it's due. And then
Besides, good.
no, go ahead.
To say besides Kingdom Hearts, has there been an attempt to like combine all the worlds into
Dissidia.
one? Oh,
Dissidia.
okay. And is that any
Yeah, but
good?
it's uh okay, so it's hit or miss. The first one, not so good, but it was before the PSP. Um, the following of it, which was I think that one's NT, which they eventually released for PS4 as well. I may be mixing up because there's like 3 of them. Is actually better, but there's also more characters. Where with the PSP one, I think there was only like 10 or 12 characters. With the other one, I think it's actually here. I have it right here. Uh,
He is going to his collection.
all right, go to my collection.
He is digging up his collection.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Looks like 30 characters.
Okay.
So,
Pretty
like,
healthy.
yeah, pretty healthy. Never actually played it yet. But I've seen enough of
Oh,
it.
good. Oh, good.
But no, essentially, it's the age old story of what's been going on for like every Final Fantasy since the beginning of time. Chaos versus I forget who they called like the good side. I think it's not hope. It's
Harmony.
something like that. But the whole thing is, and this is like the gist of all Final Fantasies is chaos is just trying to take over and make the world it's in its image, saying basically like the gods are just, this they've given not given enough to the world and I'm gonna make it better. And the other side's like, no, you gotta let people do their thing.
Like, hey man, we want this. And they're like, nah, man, you can't have it. Hey,
It's interesting. It's okay.
I understand you have a pile of new games to show us.
I do. Thanks for asking. All right. So we're gonna start here at the top with Stalker 2 for the PS5. I got it
Solid,
for $20.
solid. Can't believe
Yeah,
that
really
game's
good.
already what 2 years old now.
I know, and I was honestly when we were working with Mark, that was the only game of like, hey, when and anytime we finally get it, this is the one I want. And of
And
course, by the time we're by the time it came out, we never got a copy. I was like, fuck, I really wanted to play that.
what else you got?
Picked up Hell is Us, another Dark Souls, but even
I've
harder.
I've heard good things. Matt Fresh played it. Said it was. He said it was okay.
Yeah, and like I said, I got it on sale, $25.
Not bad.
Oh man,
Physical games, gotta
because
love them.
yeah, because it was on sale and I needed it for the PlayStation. Elden Ring.
Okay, here, hold it
I
closer to that way.
oh
There,
sorry,
there you go. There you
sorry.
go.
I'm a glutton for punishment, apparently. I just like Dark Souls.
I have it on Steam now, and I need to play it.
You do.
Yeah.
Uh, Space Adventure Cobra.
I've never heard of this fucking game. What are you doing, Josh?
It is a anime slash cartoon that just basically they took like the first like couple of episodes and they put it on a game. Hey, it
Sure.
was on sale for 10. It was on sale for $10.
There's a
What can I
reason
argue
it
with?
was $10.
Shut up. All right.
What?
See, this was on sale too, and they're gonna make fun of me. I don't care. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
Oh no, those are awesome. That's a nice little game.
$10.
Yeah, not bad. That game kind of came and went, didn't it?
It did. I don't. So a couple of these, this is where I'm like, okay, I don't remember if I showed it because it's been a while. Octopath Traveler 0.
You did not show. I didn't realize that was on PS5. I thought that was a Switch 2 exclusive.
Nope, it is on the PS5, and I got it on sale for I think that one was 30.
That one is a little newer.
Yeah, which is fine because I'm like I have both the first and second one. I love them.
Yeah.
Why not get this one?
You know, a lot of groups of 8 traveling on similar paths in that series.
Right? It's like coincidence. Uh,
Coincidence?
Hogwarts Legacy,
Oh boy, get that out of here.
$10. I'm not complaining. Oh, these two are still fairly new, and I just need to remove these so I don't get doxxed.
Oh, were those? Did they have the tag on them like it said
Yeah,
your address or something?
yeah.
Yeah, just cover them up. All right,
Death Stranding 2,
all right. I just had to get another copy from the library. I'm almost done with mine.
$30.
Not bad.
Ghost of Toshima Director's Cut,
Sweet.
$30.
Do you get Yotai as well?
Not yet. I'm gonna wait for it to go on sale. I'm not gonna. Are you crazy? I
I,
can't afford this shit.
I ain't paying that shit. I ain't paying full price for that
This
shit.
last one just came in yesterday, and it will honestly. I think this right here completes my Final Fantasy collection for the PS4/5.
Mm. All right, what is it? This is 8.
Final Fantasy 8 remastered,
How much did that cost you?
$20.
Okay, for some reason I thought that was gonna be more expensive. It looked like it was harder to find. The,
It was hard to find. I don't think it released in the United States physically because it has a PEGI 16.
mm. Well, that was Josh's physical media minute. Took way more than a minute, but it's a lot. We had a lot to
You're
catch up
welcome.
on. I did get
Yeah, now we.
I got Reanimal for my library, so that was pretty cool.
Ooh, there you go.
I didn't think that had a physical release, but here we are. All right, Josh, thanks for sharing. Shall we get into the news?
Well, let's do it.
Read all about it. Latest football scores. Morning paper. Morning star. Paper, mister?
It's time for old news.
Let's do it. What do we got first?
Starting at the very top, Bloodborne is officially returning as an R-rated animated movie. Yeah, first off, this is a video games chronicle article written by Andy Robinson. So yeah, speaking of Dark Souls like shit, of course I have to throw this in here. Throw this in only because it's been a long time. I don't think Sony's going to give up their grasp of it ever leaving the PlayStation 4. I think this is their Metal Gear Solid 4. It's going to take, like what we say, it's been 20 years for Metal Gear Solid 4
Something like
or
that.
almost 20 years. See, it makes sense. It's going to be a hot minute before it ever re-releases or remasters anywhere else. So I think this is good hope for the title itself. I do think if this is successful, which it is being produced by Jacksepticeye, um, which should be interesting. Saying as we've had Markiplier with his indie movie and being hugely successful. I think the thing now is, hey, we're going to get these YouTubers who are really big or have a good following, and we're going to get them involved. And Jacksepticeye, I think he was for the longest time working with Markiplier.
Yeah, so I mean, we're getting this before the reboot, or we're getting this before the remake or a sequel or anything like that. And I don't think it's a Sony thing. It sounds like it's a From Software thing, right? Am I crossing my
Though
wires there?
you are right, but I think that's heavily influenced by Sony.
Yeah, it's
That's my
just
thing. Like,
it's weird. Yeah, it's weird. It's the one game locked away, and people want it. They're like, oh, give me 60 frames per second. No, just put it anywhere else. Put it on PC. No, give us something. Okay, here's a movie. I mean, Sony Animation does really well, so here's hoping. I
oh
mean,
yeah, no, I think it's gonna do nothing but good, and I just hope it does for the name. So From Software is finally like, okay, at least give them a sequel, or hell, throw in a surprise deal, like last minute DLC. Like you would have people fucking chomping at that.
if this does really well, I think they'll finally be like, all right, all right, all right, here you go. Here's your
Hopefully,
here's your Bloodborne. And so we've got a Bloodborne movie in production and pre-production, and then it sounds like I don't know where the Elden Ring movie is. I know there's been pictures of the set. So I think that one's in production. Elden Ring with
it's currently
Alex
in
Garland.
production, but we'll
That's
see how
it's a little
quickly they
ways
put
off.
that out.
It's like a
Yeah.
year and a half off. Hey, they're doing something with Bloodborne. It's not what everybody wanted, but it's something.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think they'll take it at this point.
What is next?
AAA dominance is eroding. 56% of PC gaming revenue now goes to games outside of the top 20. This is a WCCF Tech article written by Alessio Palumbo. Palumbo.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't. I believe this. I fully believe this. Well, I mean, first of all, the Xbox market just completely collapsed on itself.
which is, I mean, not surprising.
Just collapsed on itself. Nintendo maybe has what, one or two big first party games every year, if that.
Yeah, and let's be honest, one of them is always Pokemon. The other one probably is mostly Mario
Well, and then the other
or
thing,
Mario adjacent.
well, and the other thing is all of these devs and publishers are starting to get away from their one game, like Call of Duty's no longer annual. Assassin's Creed, no, like all these companies. I think the only thing that's still annual is Madden.
Yeah, sports games in general, which at this point is also like why just give the players a dedicated game
And then
and
do it,
update the roster as it happens. Like that'd be fucking awesome.
and then every 5 years, all right, well, we can't really do too much to this anymore. So here's a new Madden. Here's a new
Here's
FIFA.
updated engine with this and that. We added these features. Yeah, give us that. Like this every year. I mean, don't get me wrong. You're gonna get those people who like to buy it every year, but it's like at some point, like especially in this economy with Nintendo. I mean, Nintendo at one point was even like, "Yeah, I think we're gonna raise prices again." People, I mean, people shut it down quickly because it's like, guys, you're already charging $69.99 for games. You're wanting to charge $79.99 for games.
Yeah, so when you tell me that the smaller indie games or the games outside of the top 20 are making more of the percentage, I'm like, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
they're not doing the games every year like they were. We're not getting Microsoft has my not and I'll get away from Microsoft. Just like again, these companies aren't putting it doing annual releases anymore. They can't afford to do it. So yeah,
well, not only that, but they're keeping dedication to the game itself. And look how many games are 5 or 10 years old that are still receiving updates, still receiving love from the developers.
yeah, and those do well. And hell, I can't believe Rainbow Six Siege is still a thing.
I can't either.
I'm like, wow, who would have known that one would still be going strong? What do you have next?
Epic hoping to reinvigorate Fortnite with Disney themed extraction shooter. This is a game developer article written by Chris Kerr. Yeah.
The listeners can't see me, but I just took my glasses off and threw them.
But Nick, you love Fortnite. This should be great news.
Every I a Disney themed extraction shooter. What is that? What is that?
That is Disney. Hold on, no, that's I got your answer, Nick. This is Disney got tired of Square Enix and them taking so long to develop a fucking Kingdom Hearts. They went to Epic and said, "No, what? we've had all these other companies build all these other games or have Disney themed things into it fail completely. We need Epic to come in because Fortnite is on fire right now, and we need them to just make us something.
What do you do? Are you playing as Mushu and you're going to are you going to like Disney World and you're like what do the fucking Disney adults do? They collect those fucking pins when they go to Disney World? Are you going in there? I gotta get my pins so they can't fucking uh and then you're trying to escape with your fucking Disney pins? Like,
No, Nick, here's what's really happening. As somebody who was friends with somebody who quit their day-to-day job to become a Disney World uh planner.
wait, no. Are you are you telling me you actually know a Disney adult TikToker?
Yep, and they quit their job so that they can specifically plan out the Disney World trips for people.
Does this person is this person our age, a little older?
Our age, my age, yeah, our age, yeah.
And this is someone you used to work with at your
This
current
is
job?
somebody who no. Went to college with her. The only reason I know her is because Andy was next door neighbors with her, and they all hung out together.
Is she unbearable?
Uh,
Come on, she's never gonna
last
listen to
time,
this. She's never gonna listen
I
to this.
saw her, she was not unbearable. Like she wasn't like shoving Disney down your throat unbearable, but she was definitely like one of those like, wow, you can tell your parents definitely spoiled the shit out of you. You're definitely an only child. It's annoying.
I can't think of like a sadder existence. I know I'm saying that on a gaming podcast, but I'm like that's not my sole identity. I hope to God it's not yours, Josh. Like
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love video games. I'm not like, "Oh, I'm gonna quit my job so I can tell people what games to buy every single day and not make money." Like, honestly, there is no way she's making any money. Like, not a doubt. Like, maybe from friends, maybe from family, but I doubt. Like, her husband's definitely bringing in the money,
does she have a
and I,
Patreon?
not that I'm aware of. I haven't looked at much into her, Nick. I just know that she did this, and I've seen her like post on Facebook, like, "Oh, if you want to go to Disney and have a great time, just reach out to me." And she has a co-partner that does it as well. And
Yeah.
I laugh because like, there's no fucking way anybody's using your
N-
service.
Nobody needs a travel consultant, travel agencies.
No,
Like I'm sure those are still doing well, but like I'm not booking anything through a travel agency. I'm gonna do it my fucking self, dude.
yeah. Unless you're somehow saving me thousands of dollars on my full week trip, which I highly doubt you are.
To bring it back to Disney and Fortnite, making an extraction shooter. Let me just say, you know what this reminds me. You know what I picture when I hear this news. Besides seeing red, I
No,
see
tell me.
it's basically two dinosaurs fucking, and there's a meteor. The meteor is coming, and these two dinosaurs are fucking, and you're like, yeah, that meteor is gonna
That
hit.
tracks.
That meteor is gonna hit.
Yep.
Come on, do it.
Well, and honestly, this is obviously what they. I think it says in the article. Yeah, Disney invested 1.5 billion to Epic Games back in 2024. Um, but as of 2026, Epic decided, hey, we're gonna lay off 1,000 workers,
When
specifically those of the Fortnite.
when Disney just laid off 1,000 workers, I think it
Yeah,
sounds like most of that was Marvel, from what I was reading. But yeah, man, Fortnite's issue is that Epic stopped focusing on like making the game something fun to return to, and instead was like, what collab can we do next? What collab can we do next? What collab? It's basically how like like you find a YouTuber you like, and then like they have all their different YouTuber friends that are collabing with them, and
yep.
it's oversaturation, it's overexposure. I like if you and me started popping up on every other gaming podcast, people would want to wring our necks and fucking shoot us dead in the street. And that's
Rightfully so.
and that's what we're seeing with everything. Like like if I see another Kevin Hart gambling commercial, I'm gonna punt him. I'm gonna punt him through the uprights. Just kick him right through the uprights.
Honestly, him and oh god, what's his name for MGM? I keep seeing them both. I'm like, guys,
Oh, John
Jesus
Hamm. Yeah, I
Christ.
want to
Yeah,
punt
John
John
Hamm.
Hamm. I want to punt John Hamm too. Like you were Don Draper. Stop this. I understand. Again, I understand. you're hard for work. You need the money. You got that big pool that you gotta fill every summer, and you got to get the money to do it. But John,
Or you could just downsize, get a modest house, have that shit paid off. Guys, come on.
nah, Josh, you gotta chase the clout. You gotta chase the money. You gotta get that money.
Honestly, if I ever had fucking money like that, I literally the only thing I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna invest heavily, not heavily into, but like invest my money into solar panels.
I'm surprised all these assholes don't have Fortnite skins. Like and I know John Hamm is a fellow St. Louisan, but like, he's just again, it's overexposure. Like, I don't need John Hamm talking to me about like, is this going to be a memorable night if you gamble everything away? It's like, John Hamm, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut up, go
Yeah,
away.
for him to be like, oh yeah, I'm a fellow St. Louisian. Like, no, you're not. Your ass is in Cali. You don't give a shit.
What do you got next?
Former Halo Studios art director and other employees accuse studio of harassment and retaliation. This is a game developer article written by Bryant Francis.
I had not seen this. This has escaped me. Former Halo Infinite art director Glenn Israel, a longtime veteran of the flagship Xbox franchise, is spurring new accusations of harassment and retaliation at the 343 in a two-part post on LinkedIn. Let's skip down to the quote. Israel claims even though he filed formal complaints with Microsoft in 2025, company made no meaningful investigation. Led to several senior studio representatives execute a 4-day-long act of harassment and intended to manufacture cause for Israel's determination. In July 2025, he says the catastrophic mismanagement of development on Halo campaign evolved, led to his art team being reassigned from the unannounced game he had been working on in August 2025, and his role declared redundant as a result. I want to see... Halo equals harassment retaliation, said one former business executive partner. I witnessed it, and it happened to me too. Not witnessed the incidents alluded to by these other individuals. However, he has no reason to doubt their claims. Yeah, so it sounds like 343, kind of a shit place.
Which, I mean, not surprising. It's just...
I kind of want to read the... Sorry, I'm pulling up the LinkedIn.
I'll go ahead.
Oh, no, I gotta cross that out.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Under the revised, between January, I witnessed firsthand and was personally subjected to numerous unethical and unlawful acts committed by senior Halo studio representatives, including but not limited blacklisting, fraud, rampant favoritism, cronyism, manifesting in hiring and career growth, interference, and multiple harassment campaigns designed to provoke the constructive discharge of unwanted employees otherwise in good standing. Complaints of Microsoft's Human Resources Department went unanswered. Yeah, so it sounds like he filed a complaint based off those things he listed out. Nobody did anything, and then 343 management proceeded to just fucking make it worse.
Right, this isn't like a new guy either. He's been around since 2008. Like, dear God, how do you fuck that up? Actually, before that even, but it's still like a veteran in not only just the industry, but a veteran of the Halo. This man was there.
Here's the thing about leadership, Josh. They don't give a shit. Like they know better. To them, they know better than anyone. So it doesn't matter how long a person's been with a thing or with a company. And I think newer workers are coming into places and seeing like, hey, this is like, just think about it. This guy has been working on Halo since 2008. This guy's been working on Halo for the better part of 20 years, and they still treat him like shit. How do you think, you say you started 343, you're brand new, you see them treating him like that. Do you think, oh, that's just him? Or do you think, oh, fuck, like, this is how they treat
everybody.
This is how they treat people.
That's how they treat everybody.
If that's how they treat him, how the fuck are they going to treat me? I just got here like a week ago. And that's something, I mean, in my career, that's something I look at constantly. I'm like, okay, how are they treating the people that have been here for 15 years? Oh, like shit? Yeah, I'm not going to be here for 15 years. And I think that's just something that people are recognizing across the board. Sorry that's happening to you at 343. Hopefully all you folks land on your feet and find a place that appreciates you for the things that you bring to them.
Yeah.
What's this last one, Josh?
Last one. Speaking of shitty developers, Gunzilla Games reportedly fails to pay employees for months. This is a This Week in Video Games article written by Maddie Agnew and Jamie Moore.
Josh, we got to talk about where you find these websites. What a name, the Twiv.com.
Hey, I find the old and the
Twiv.
newest and freshest, all right?
Twiv.com.
Those that have not been bought out by big industries.
All right, so current and former employees at Off the Grid developer Gunzilla Games have claimed they haven't. You like Off the Grid. This was your game for a while.
So yeah, I did play it. And I think it's one of those like, oh, that kind of makes sense that they're not paying their employees because they're probably not making any money. It was a free game.
These are also the guys that own Game Informer right now.
Which is very alarming.
Well, if Game Informer comes out and says like, "Hey, they're paying everybody," we swear, you kind of gotta like, but are they RG or are they Game Informer? Are they? Yeah, and I have seen conflicting reports where Gunzilla guy has been like, we're paying everybody, I swear. So it sounds like this is still. Of course, we honor every obligation. We apologize for this may have caused. Yeah, man, just pay your fucking people. Again, just to reiterate from the last story, if you're a new worker, look at how they're treating people who have been there for a long time. People who have been there for a while. Look at how they're treating them. How does that make you feel? Do you think they're going? Do you think when you're there for that amount of time, do you think they're going to be treating you the same or better?
Well, hold on.
Probably the same.
So here's the difference between the last company, Bungie 343, whatever you want to call them at this point.
343.
Because obviously,
because that's what they are.
I know. I'm saying like whatever they turn into, like whatever they become, and this company, Gunzilla, is Bungie pays people regularly with cash. I would not be surprised if someone came from this group and said, "Yeah, they only pay me in their cryptocurrency." That was their whole shtick with the
These are the crypto bros.
That's why I was like, I honestly would not be surprised. Like, hey, yeah, I don't have any cash on me, but I've got I forgot what their fucking cryptos EOT. I have all this EOTC on me. Come on, will you take that?
I forgot this was their thing. Hey, at least they don't have anybody going and saying like, "Hey, people on the inside are sabotaging our game."
It's only a matter of time before someone's like, "Oh, they ruined my game and my crypto money." Oh.
Somebody pay me. I put a lot of money on the table for. Shut up, Vlad Korolev.
Yeah, fucking tool.
Josh, thank you for pulling the news. Glad to see that it is still a bummer.
Yeah.
You got a meme for us?
I certainly do.
Me time.
All right, what you got?
Good old Vlad sitting out here saying, "I'll gladly pay you for I'm sorry, I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a game today."
And but yeah, the Gunzilla game staff not really vibing.
Not too happy about that. Yeah, like no, dude. You haven't paid me in 5 fucking months. Honestly, I would get to the 1 month mark before I'm like, until you fucking pay me, I ain't doing any more shit.
Well, man, I mean, I had that issue with another place. I can't really say too much, but yeah, like money wasn't flowing like it was previously, and I was like, no, I'm done. I'm out. I'm good. This isn't my main source of income, but now that it's not flowing like it was, like I'm not going to put more work into this than I am required, so I'm out.
Why would you put money into someone else's?
No, I mean, like I'm not going to put more time into. Sorry.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. Is like if they're basically asking you to do the same stuff, but they're paying you less and less, and to the point where they're not paying you at all, it's like, why would I fill your pockets?
Why do I need you? Why do I need you again?
You're there to you. Honestly, let's be honest right now. If AI is going to take over anybody's job, more or has like the potential of being more successful, it's all those C-suite assholes, senior management.
Well, and they'll say no. Actually, the things I do, you can't.
And it's like, okay,
imitate. You can't imitate.
Other than golfing on a Tuesday morning and jerking off in the middle of the day, not doing shit. Tell me what you do for this company. Oh, you do nothing. You attend a meeting and just sit there. Guess
It's
what, guy? I can do that too.
I mean, it's the comparison I always draw is a CEO for a company is like a nice car in a trailer park. A nice car in front of a trailer that is like run down. Like the CEO, yeah, that's really nice. You got a really nice CEO. You're putting all that money into it. But the trailer needs some love. The trailer is the company being drained of resources.
And don't get me wrong, there are definitely some CEOs out there, C-suite in general, that are like actually really good, and they're right there with the people,
I,
or
c-
with
I-
the company working.
and I couldn't name one.
Well, I know the only one I can think of off the top of my head, at least from examples that are like, every time I hear about them, it's always good stuff. The guys who make, oh fuck, what's that sweet tea?
Arizona?
Yeah, Arizona. They're the only ones I can think off the top of my head.
Ben and Jerry are always getting arrested for shit.
But does that mean they're with the people, or are they just there to,
Ben and Jerry have they fight for causes, man. They fight for causes.
There's
I don't
difference
want
between
to
fighting for causes and working with, whatever. I'm not
I
gonna
don't want to get into a CEO pissing contest. But yeah, hey, that's basically our episode. Um, we're gonna be more. I mean, we're gonna be back next week because, as I said, GG Tribune. By the time you hear this episode, should be up. We'll have a bunch of written pieces up by me, a few of the other founders, and some additional writers who tagged along with us and decided to trust us with their yuck yucks, their funny words. And if any of them are listening right now, I just want to say I really appreciate you guys and love you guys and thank you for believing in us. And hopefully this thing launches and we see a little bit of success and we just keep growing from there. Again, this isn't something where I'm like quitting my day job and doing it, but I think anytime anybody does anything these days, that's the dream. And you get people, they're like, oh, get your head out of the clouds, like stop being an idiot, go, just be an adult and get a job. And to that I say, and to anyone who's hearing that from other people, as they're pursuing their dreams, they work in education and it's shit over there. it's crumbs over there. So to that I say, dream bigger, everybody, just because yeah, man, dreaming small isn't doing it either. So why play it safe when you could take a risk and have some fun? But yeah, go check out ggtribune.com. Go check out my other website. Yeah, in the meantime of all this, I'm still doing Hollywood Times. So that's why I've been a little crazy. In fact, Hollywood Times on April 28th, we're doing a subathon. I'm doing 24 news pieces in 24 hours. In hopes to drive up submissions over there. Our Patreon is growing, so it was very nice to see that was actually starting to take off. So yeah, ggtribune.com, hwoodtimes.com. Go check those out. I'm in it, man. I'm fucking in it. And find me over on Blue Sky at nickkaufman.com. That's also my website where you can find all my written samples. And Nick Fat Knight on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah. Josh, where can everybody find you?
Anywhere and everywhere. And I'm Josh saying.
Sweet. We've also got the website smashinggametime.com. Go over there, check out our words, check out our podcast. We put it up over there, so go check it out over there. And yeah, hang out over there. There's some good stuff. Go read some old top 10 lists. Maybe we should just do top 10 list all year. Maybe we just make the website Watch Mojo.
When it was good though, right? We're gonna have the Watch Mojo lady.
Friends never let friends fall down a Watch Mojo hill or hole. I did that recently and I ended up on a bunch of like Silent Hill stuff. You start to realize when you watch like 10, 15, 20 in a row that they repeat themselves a lot. And you're like, oh, you're just regurgitating this from that last video.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's really bad too. Once it gets like the real niche, like if they pick one thing specifically, like the best Silent Hill moments, the scariest Silent Hill moment, it's like, yeah, it makes sense, but you're gonna repeat your shit. It's annoying, but I can see it. But it's when you get into the bigger the bigger generic stuff is like if you start to repeat yourself, it's like, okay, your content shit. Come on.
Well, just, hey, don't fall down, Watch Mojo Hills. Thank you, as always, to Alex Marvin Clark for our intro and outro song, Hunt Him Down. We're going to get out of here. I got to go finish some stuff for the other sites and get this uploaded. So it's looking to be a long night. Might fall asleep at this computer. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to stop rambling. Everyone, thank you. No, wait, here it is. Everybody, I hope you had a smashing game. Blah, blah, dee, blah, 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 blah,
Oh, you
blah.
failed it.
Hey, everybody, it's been Smashing Game Time. I hope you had a smashing great time. We'll see each and every one of you next time. Whew.